Hi guys, El Flamingo here, your coach of the Kooparoo Crabhammers. This week we're up against Elijah and the Shady Shuckles. So, I thought I'd go through what team I've used and kind of justify why I'm doing it. But before we do that, let's go through Elijah's team. So he's got Tapu Fini, Wk8, Drift Blim, Slowking Gala, Delmise, Greedent, Alolan Dub Trio, Rodent Fan, Sneasel, and Sudowoodo. I think he's going to bring the Tapu Fini, the Wk8, the Rodent Fan, the Sneasel, and Sudowoodo. The last one I'm not 100% sure on, but I think it'll either be Drift Blim, Slowking, or Delmise. We'll go into that in a tick. So his team revolves a lot about big setup. So beat up against Wk8, boosting Tapu Finis with Calm Minds, getting weakness policy activated from Sneasel onto Delmise, Rodent Fan, or Drift Blim. Belly Drum from Greedent. So a lot of setup. He hasn't got much power off the bat outside of Delmise. So with that in mind, I've come up with this team today. I think he'll bring like one of his ghost types just to bait out the dark move from my Yveltal or Liepard to get the Defiant boosts and the Rattled boosts onto Sudowoodo. So this is a team I've come up with. So first of all, not too much here. I've got Cradilly with a Life Orb Cradilly with Leech Seed. So a couple of my Mons that are more offensive, I've given them away to be a little bit more stally. So Protect, Giga Drain, Ancient Punch, Leech Seed with Life Orb and Storm Drain is 252 modest special attack and almost max HP, but maximize HP while minimizing Life Orb damage. Rest bumped into Defense, 4 Spadef, and 4 Speed. And so not too much going on there. Luxray, this guy is going to be super important for me. So he's got Volt Switch, EERIE Impulse, Crunch, and Wild Charge. I did have Snarl instead of EERIE Impulse, but thought that could be proccing too many Justifieds and Rattles. So decided to go with EERIE Impulse. It gives a -2 drop to special attack. He's going to be super important, so I'm going to be doing lots of Volt Switching in and out, activating Intimidate, but also getting some EERIE Impulses off. Could be important late game as a fast way to sweep through his team. Volt Switch can also activate Yveltal's weakness policy, but we'll get to that when we get to Yveltal. Next we have Fungus, Protect, Foul Play, Rage Powder, Clear Smog with the Eviolite and Regenerator. So this is almost max HP, almost max defense, a little bit in Spadef. Okay, so since he boosts a lot, I can use Foul Play to punish his boosts or clear them away with Clear Smog. So I've got two options there to kind of nullify his attempts to boost up his team. Also got Rage Powder there in case I want to protect someone late game, and Protect. Not too specific with the EVs. I wanted to underspeed everything on his team outside of Trick Room so they could boost first and I could get the Foul Play and Clear Smog second. Barraskewda has Assault Vest and is super specially bulky. So with this particular spread, I outspeed Sneasel by 1 point. Oh, and that's the other thing. Luxray outspeeds Sneasel by 2 points. So I can Volt Switch, use Surf, Volt Switch into Cradilly, and proc a Storm Drain. So super bulky, not very much investment in attack, lot in HP, lot in Spadef, and just a little bit in speed to outspeed that Sneasel, like I said, by 1 point. Surf to get spread damage, but also proc Liquid Storm Drain on the Cradilly. Liquidation just for its own stab move. Brick Break in case he brings screens. He hasn't been bringing screens, but you can never be too underprepared. And Poison Jab just to get more damage onto that Fini. Then we got Liepard and Focus Sash, Fake Out, Snarl, Charm, and Foul Play. Enough speed to outspeed Wk8 by 1 point. Fake Out, obvious, means they just miss a turn. Snarl to reduce the opponent's special defense, but I do have special attack, but I do have to be aware of those justified mons. Charm because as they start boosting their attack, I'm going to start reducing it, and then foul play to punish them for boosting their attacks again. So both the crunch and the foul plays are boosted by Yveltal's Dark Aura, which is, you know, just get even more damage off onto the opponent. Now, this one's cool. So I'm not running min speed Yveltal, but I am running a quiet 31 speed IVs with 4 speed EVs. What this will let me do is after one max airstream, I can outspeed Arcanine. So I thought that was a pretty good place to aim for. Still lets me get more damage off on Sucker Punch, which I think will be very important late game. And then Roost to help stall out their Dynamax and just stall them out in general. Dark Pulse, Oblivion Wing, Weakness Policy. I have enough EVs defensively to live a +1 Steel Spike from Delmise when not maxed, to live a +3 Starfall or Max Lightning from Arcanine when I am maxed, and enough to live a +2 Max Lightning from his Rotom Fan when maxed. So that's what I was aiming for with my team. So let's get into it. I'm going to give Elijah a call and we will get stuck into things. All right, I'll be back in a tick, guys. All right, so we're just getting to our battle with Elijah now. I'm a bit nervous for this one because I think he even though he hasn't got a restricted, I think he does have the advantage. But we'll see how we go. Who has he got? So I'm also trying pen and paper today. Exactly what I thought he'd bring. He's got Pseudo. He's got Sneasel. He's got Arc. He's got Finny. He's got Driftblim. And he's got a Rotom Fan. Okay. Alright. So I think I'm going to lead the cat, the Croc, Yveltal. Now, who's going to be good in the back? So he's going very special. Well, do I have enough power? Look, I'm going to do it. Go Joker, Batman, and then here. Yeah, I'll leave Croc and Clayface at home for the first match. Yeah, good luck to my man. So let's see, who did he lead? Pseudo and Sneasel. Yeah. And one. Pseudo. Sneasel. So we've got him down already. Okay, so I'm just going to Volt Switch and I think Charm here. So Volt Switch just to keep my Luxray safe. I'll probably bring in Fungus or something. And Charm just to get off more damage reduction onto the Pseudo Woodo. So I could see a rock move coming out here. So I'm going to play it safe and go into the Fungus. It's -3 attack now on that Sudowoodo. We'll get some damage off onto the Sneasel. Oop. We'll bring in this. So I thought he was going to bring his rattled stuff. That's alright. 2. 3. And 4. So he's now +5 speed. Max Quake. So I should have gone out to Yveltal. That's alright. There's nothing. It's alright, so I'm going to protect. I'm going to switch out to my Catwoman. Okay, so just again get some more Intimidate onto that Sudowoodo. Keep my Lipard safe in the back. Intimidate drops are not negated by Rattle, but it does get a boost in speed, which I'm fine with. Max Flare. Life Orb. And Taunt. What was there? Oh, Lipard. So. I'm just going to go for the double protect. There's nothing else I really need to do there. I'm just going to go for the wild charge and get some damage off on the Sneasel. Double protect, good. And Luxray kills Sneasel. That's awesome. So I'm going to switch Luxray out to Lipard. I'm just going to foul play into here. Luxray to Lipard. Let's have a feeling here's whatchamacallit, his Rotom is going to be the weakness policy holder. Yep, so Fungus is down. That's alright, he did his job. Literally sat there and pressed protect twice. But it was really important in helping me stall out the Dynamax. White Herb. Adrenaline Orb. Oh, how cool. So Rotom Adrenaline Orb. Life Orb, and it has Fire Punch. And it has Air Slash. Okay. I'm going to go EERIE Impulse here anyway. And I'll fake out here too. Awesome. Alright. Time to bring out the big guns. Go Batman. And Charm. Okay. So I've got Rotom at -2. I'm going to have Arcanine at -2. And put Arc. And it's got Justified. Sneasel had Taunt. Beat up. Arc is definitely Justified. Yep, switches it. Brings out Sudowoodo. Alright, I think now is the time for me to just capitalise. So I stuck to the plan, and the plan worked. Still lots of damage. Oh, harsh sunlight, of course. So we're gonna Dynamax, we're gonna max Airstream, and that's gonna let me outspeed absolutely everything. I'm gonna Charm here. Cool. It has Flare, Blitz. Awesome. Oh, that's still big damage. Resisted hit. Oh. So now I outspeed everything on the field. I'm going to max Darkness here. And I'm going to Charm here again. That's alright. Awesome. Activate my weakness policy. So now I'm going to max Darkness into the Sudowoodo. I'm just going to Foul Play into the Rotom. Life Hard kills Rotom. Veltal kills what's it called? Sudowoodo. I'm going to Oblivion Wing to get some health back, and I'm going to Charm to reduce his damage output. And also not. Good. So that wouldn't have even killed, even if it was not sure if who gets the kill for that Arcanine. That was a very convincing win. Okay. Hell yeah, I want Elijah's card. So Elijah's, like I said, Sam's brother, who I've been having the weekly battles with. Also your coach of the Great Lakes Grimmsnarls. So we tend to do all our team building together. So this week, Sam helped both of us. So we'll play with same rules. Yep. So I think like my prep for this week was next to none. Like, I think I wouldn't say I spent it a lot of time, but I spent time doing what I need to get the results. So I'm going to lead the same thing again. We're going to go Joker, Cat, Batman, Poison Ivy. Now, although Poison Ivy didn't do a lot last game, it was literally there just to stall out Dynamax, stall turns, and it did a really good job of that. It was able to sponge up those hits like you could not believe. Even if he tries to outspeed me, like, that's not kind of the point of this team. Drift Bloom to be expected, but I don't feel there's any real need to mix up what I was doing. So I'm just going to go Snarl and EERIE Impulse. Drift Bloom's going to get off. It's Misty Seed, probably. We're going to go Snarl and EERIE Impulse straight off the bat. Now, I have been telling Elijah to use physical Finny for a while, so let's see what the outcome of that is. He put the wrong ability. He didn't put Unburden. So I'm going to switch and go Batman and go for another EERIE Impulse. Oh, yeah, EERIE Impulse. I think that's pretty safe. I'm going to get Luxray out this turn. Thank you. Right, so I'm just going to start firing off max airstreams now. He has got haze. Didn't think about that, did I? Anyway. Let's get max airstream here. Let's switch you out. Let's bring Poison Ivy in. I completely forgot about haze on Drifbloom when prepping. I just gotta take it out now. Great. That would have explained why he stayed in with Tapu Fini. Oh, you're such a doofus, bro. That turn probably couldn't have gone better for him. That's if he does have haze on it. I'd say he would. Would be nice if we could just skip all this. Animations take forever. No, he didn't. This is good. This is real good. Oh, yes. E2. Belt. Kills. Limb. Take out Sneasel. So what is Tapu Fini? Plus Arcanine. That must have been a misclick somewhere. It must have been a misclick somewhere. So this is should just OHKO the Arcanine. Doesn't make sense. Go Rage Powder. Whoops. Alright, so Veltor, 3 kills. Vel kills Arc. Vel kills Sneasel. I'm just going to let it keep boosting. I'm just going to EERIE Impulse it into Oblivion. We'll probably end up switching Yveltal out. Roost next turn. Max Geyser. You brought Max Geyser. Okay, Oblivion Wing it is. Alright, so Oblivion Wing and Clear Smog. That'll get rid of those special defense boosts. And then I'll take it out next turn with another Oblivion Wing. And a Clear Smog. Oblivion Wing and Clear Smog. Yeah. Alright, Oblivion Wing and Clear Smog. And that should be it. Cool. I was really worried about that game. So, both games were like a team effort amongst my team. I felt I needed all those pieces to be able to get the wins. But in the end, Yveltal got most of the kills. But I don't think that was a reflection on the other Pokemon. I just think, he was the one. Yveltal was the one I maxed, and the rest really helped slow his team down and stall out their tailwinds, stall out their maxes. There wasn't much he could do with the amount of special attack and attack drops that I was getting. Alright, well, that's our game, guys. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next week. So Sam and I are doing our game. So we've done Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. Next week's going to be only restricted. So we're only using restricted Pokemon for our match. So 6 VGC rules, except we have 6 restricted Pokemons. Then the following week, which is the one I'm really looking forward to, is going to be Little Cup. So all level 5, lowest evolution Pokemon. And I've come up with a few really good teams, but the one I'm going to go for, I had some input from my man Graham Amadee. So, like, subscribe, comment, share my videos worldwide, and I'll see you next week. We won again!